Ponce permafrost walnuts. Aim nozzle at sky and squeeze.
Literati swoon at the thought of a sestina. And who's been riding a bike in here?
Excellence, enhanced with lemon zest. Had crazy ass gas. A thoughtful thing been. Stage left, pantry moths.
A properly crafted poem should call to mind chalk white buttocks floating in a stew as slow-eyed spirits whisper spells here and anywhere.
Surely this is an enchantment. It is. I thought so. Observing events through holes in the head. Less than ideal.
Drop everything. Fine-tune your vision. Calibrate your hearing. Savor the universe in a dozen ways or less.
I'm prepared to discuss unintelligibility as soon as you tell me why your eyeballs do that thing.
Plenty of hither to carry us thither, waddling along with Bonaparte's mob like jumped-up scarabs in tatty duds.
Commodore Perry issues 3 suggestions. Avoid waste. Observe equanimity, queen among postures. And remain vertical.
Briefly, Melpomene, practical poetry, celebrates good hygiene.
Mercurial, marmoreal, rigorous, frivolous. A poem should smell like your favorite restaurant.
Kit Carson's dead. Because we have our wisdom teeth, we understand that these things happen.
I discovered a culvert under the bed. Behind it, a leg covered in lips.
A chipped incisor in a pasta carbonara. A bent fork in a tiramisu. Is that even likely? No.
Hi, Betty. Hi, Martha. How about the Grand Vizier whacking the Madonna around like that?
X endures. Y not so much. What next? The plug wonders, snug in its jug. And so do you. Is it possible we're on the wrong Alp? Turning around's an option.
How blue our sky. Yes, that one. How like St. George's waddles the picture-peppered clouds.
Geraniums call kitsch to mind. Wound oozy martyrs approve. To be synchronous with plumbing's fluids, looks of anticipation, clouds doing what clouds do. Thanks to you, Comrade Sky.
Strap the elk to your ride's red roof and drive west fast. Plan as you evade the light when to schedule an eye exam.
When I deposit my poet's hat on my head, you might think to ask, is that really a Stetson?
The audience arrives with 5 styles of potato. Old-time sex in a frangipani forest has long been a hit. Likewise, droving one's acne off to Seattle.
I meet a girl. We exchange smiles. Hers doesn't fit, but it tastes good.
Be of easy mind, bugs. You're bouncing up and down because earth trembles when I write poems.
To the sentient tablecloth, the dining room ceiling is heaven. An ominous passerby bursts in on the dinner party and spills wine.
Create a maze. Distribute piñatas. Bombard with bowling balls, rocks, paperweights, whatever's handy. Take notes.
To the sentient tablecloth, the dining room ceiling is heaven. An ominous passerby bursts in on the dinner party and spills wine.
Where feathers appear from nowhere, poetry smiles.
Geraniums call kitsch to mind. Wound oozy martyrs approve. To be synchronous with plumbing's fluids, looks of anticipation, clouds doing what clouds do. Thanks to you, Comrade Sky.
X endures. Y, not so much. What next? The plug wonders, snug in its jug, and so do you. Is it possible we're on the wrong Alp? Turning round's an option.
Stuck to this or that moment, the poet lectures in disheveled triplicate.
A chipped incisor in a pasta carbonara, a bent fork in a tiramisu. Is that even likely? No.
Create a maze. Distribute piñatas. Bombard with bowling balls. Rocks, paperweights, whatever's handy. Take notes.
The park bench I'm on has knuckles. The one across has feathers. If I'm carried off, may it be in a sitting position. I'd like onlookers to wonder.
Pensée, permafrost, walnuts. Aim nozzle at sky and squeeze.